Woo, woo, woo.
Hiya, Georgie.
We are here a little early tonight, people. Reviewing the movie miniseries from the 90s, It TV movie. What is it, right? TV movie?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
ABC.
Yep.
ABC.
I remember when it came out. Watch this.
I'm not even, like I said, I wasn't even sure I ever watched it. And I'm watching this. I'm like, this is a bad TV movie.
I loved it when it came out. Now it's cheesy, but back then it was fucking
Well,
great.
a little backstory on this one. We just so everybody's aware, this is the second miniseries of Stephen King's ever. Does anybody know the first one?
Hold on.
I'm gonna be honest, no.
He's Googling it.
Check your mic, Sturdy.
Tommy Knockers.
Just far away, sorry. Yo, better.
Tommy Knockers.
No, Tommy Knockers came out after this in '92.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Salem's Lot.
I was gonna guess that.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So, but after Salem's Lot, which was a huge success as a miniseries, and they saw the value in Stephen King's properties becoming movies. As we know, the '80s was a long strand of theatrical movies. Some came out on TV, but they were miniseries. Then we get to this one, which sort of set the tone for what we saw from King afterwards in those very famous miniseries, as we've talked about.
Okay.
And this one came out, of course, in 1990. And we were, to your point, Chris, I was watching with my 13-year-old. He's reading the book. So, like, it's already night and day. It's so different.
Oh, yeah.
So, watching, but he had a respect for it. He was like, this seems special. And it does. It really does seem like a special movie. And I remember when it was coming out, it was a big deal because the book was such a big deal. And they were trying to adapt it for a while, and they couldn't figure it out for the big screen. Little did they know 20, 30 years later, whatever. But so they made it into a mini series. So when this was coming out, like, the marketing was insane. People were waiting for months for this to come out. And I remember everybody was glued to their TVs.
Yeah.
This was water cooler talk completely. People were talking about this miniseries, and they couldn't wait to get back to the next one. So it just really is something special that, like, yes, comparatively to even like horror of the time on the big screen, it wasn't anything truly terrifying. But it set the tone for so many things that we find scary in movies today. And I don't think we get I think a lot more movies are influenced by this movie than they are by a lot of others.
I had a friend that he got a clown phobia after watching it, that miniseries.
A lot of people
Sure, a lot of people did.
Oh yeah, I can see how as far as that goes, but like just watching it last night, right? I'm watching with the wife or whatever, and we had just recently watched the newer ones from 2017 and 2019, I believe. Let's say about a month ago, month and a half, because they were just on TV, so we just decided to just let them play through. And watching this, I'm just like, holy shit. I know I've seen this plenty of times, but it was like, I completely forgot about this. Like, the newer ones made me erase the memories of this one, so I started watching it again. And I'm just like, this is not scary at all. This doesn't even feel like a horror film. It feels cheesy. I don't know how I like it. I don't know how much I like it, and which I want to dive into our ratings. And let's dive into our ratings, actually, because this is going to start that off. I'm giving this a 5. I'm giving this a 5 because, for two reasons. One big reason is with the newer ones were better. And then with the newer ones as well, also, they followed the book a lot more and a lot better than this one did.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like this is something to where I feel if you're trying to get kids into horror, I feel like this is friendly enough, cheesy enough, so it's not that scary.
Yeah.
You start off with this one before I would say the other one. I mean, I would do things different.
But in terms of influence, though, Would you say that this did more to hurt clowns than John Wayne Gacy?
And it was very influential as far as
probably.
like people being afraid of clowns and all that. I don't know as far as the John Wayne Gacy thing because I didn't hear about him until I was an adult. So
Fair.
I really don't know. But
You're right.
Oh my God.
Your wife has a problem with clowns, right?
When I
it's not from this. Her fear of clowns is from Killer Clowns from Outer Space, which is another silly ass movie.
Okay.
yeah, I can see that too.
But
Right.
I get it. But like I said, with this one here, again, if you're trying to get your kids into horror, I feel like this is like a fine one to kind of get into because it's real cheesy. Like even with the crab thing towards the end of the movie, I'm like, this is like
It's laughable.
The crab for sure. Yeah.
I'm happy it wasn't CGI, of course, but it still looked real cheesy to the you know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of a Power Rangers monster.
You know what? You're right, but I disagree on why. Like if you look at it, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
If it were darker lighting instead of that flat TV lighting that they had in that cave with the blues, if it were darker lighting, I could see this looking scarier. You know, I could see this being a bigger deal. I really feel like being blown out where you could see it perfectly and it looks hysterical. Like that was a problem. Like I really felt like if they did the lighting better on this, like that could have been an effective thing because it's a well-built puppetry. I'll give it that at least. Has nothing to do with what it is, but
yeah, I know.
So real quick, I just want to go back for the first week I did miss. I watched one of the movies. I watched
Insomnia.
Thank you. Insomnia. I'm going to say this right now. I'm going to bring this up when we do Batman versus Superman. Robin Williams would have made the best, perfect fucking, especially if they did the Tim Burton way, Riddler. His character in Insomnia was phenomenal. Like honestly, it was one of my favorite performances by him because I've only seen him in comedy stuff, but him in that serious, dark, crazy ass role was just fucking awesome. I give that movie a 9. The other movie I'll get back to you guys next week. I only got to watch half of it. But
all right.
Was it worth
for me? It was a 9.
Was it worth the $2?
I didn't pay $2 for it, but it would have been.
That's all I needed to know.
It would have been, but it's one of those things where I don't want to take that risk. You know what I mean? It's like,
no explanation needed.
But
it's only
that movie was awesome. I feel that was one of my favorite roles by Robin Williams. Al Pacino acted his ass off as well, so did Hilary Swank. But I feel like Robin Williams just took it to another level above both of them. Because I'm used to seeing, Hilary Swank. I'm used to seeing her in like certain similar roles to that. Even with Al Pacino, but with Robin Williams, this is my first time seeing him as a villain, and it was awesome. So. Great movie. Rest in peace to Robin Williams. And
to me, I think Hilary Swank does better when she's not the main star.
That's fair. She's not bad though.
A lot of people well, she was good in Boys Don't Cry. Was that her?
Yeah. She was good in $1 Million. I mean,
no, I didn't.
I mean to laugh at it. I'm not laughing at the scene, but like $1 Million Baby, she was good in.
I don't kind of
feel like you are.
I don't like that.
Bring Wilco back.
He's around. People watch $1 Million Baby for the stool.
Oh my god!
What do you give this movie though, James? For it.
So okay, now this is Stevie. I love Stephen King stuff. Even though I don't read, when I did, it was like when the movies came out, the Cujo and all that shit. When this first came out on TV, I was shocked. I was like, they're doing this as a TV thing? And because I was like, no way, this is usually like kids can't watch type shit. But I watched it and I was so into it that it has like something. Like it is cheesy. Now, don't get me wrong. I like the the newer versions better because they're darker. But I still love this movie, so I'm going to give this one a 7.
Okay. How about you, Stories?
I think I'm right there in the middle. Like you definitely feel the TV movie aspect of it. There is some cheesy acting and scenes like that.
I also like Tim Curry.
The one guy admitting he was a virgin before he went in there and eventually died did not have the emotional impact that I'm sure they were trying to go for.
I don't know how that made it special.
I'm like, but
He's too pure.
Yeah, but Tim Curry is just alone as the psychotic clown. I didn't read the book, so I can't compare it to that.
Books are crazy.
So,
No, you're right. It was like, come on. I was like, really? And they were just kind of like, can we go? We gotta go.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go with a 6. It was for a 3-hour. I mean, I was entertained enough watching through it. It's not like I was checking the time. Tim Curry is the clown. Like, he got better. It got better with seeing how crazy he was going as the movie went on, which was fun.
Yeah.
How about you, Mick? What'd you give this one?
Kind of like teetering. Like, I think I'm even between that and both of you. Like, I was at a 6.5, but like John Ritter is like one of my most favorite actors of all time. I friggin' love John Ritter, and him being in this movie was amazing. So I think I'll just give it a 7.
7?
Yeah.
Okay.
For John Ritter. Rest in peace, John Ritter.
Rest in peace to John
It was
Ritter.
nice seeing him again. I haven't watched him in anything in a long time.
Yeah. And it's so worth it. He has so many fun movies.
Something Many Ways to Date My Daughter. Something
His teenage daughter. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a good show. Oh, I used to watch Three's Company.
Stay Tuned. I love that movie. Fucking Problem Child. Like
Problem Child. Yeah.
Scrubs.
Real Men. Scrubs.
He was in a few episodes of Scrubs.
JD's dad.
His brother's dad. And the cool thing about what I loved about Scrubs was, rest in peace to John Ritter. After he passed away, they had an episode for that. So like in the episode, JD's brother came over with some cake, and every time they had cake, somebody in their family passed away, and he was like, "Dad died." So it was like around when he really passed, and so I thought that was dope.
Yeah,
it was a beautiful moment, and oh man, yeah, he was just so wonderful. And I like, if people really want to watch great comedy, watch him on Three's Company. Yeah, say a lot, but he was such an amazing physical comedian too.
Yep, it was funny as shit. Suzanne Summer.
Geeks.
Hey man, how you doing, Jason?
Yo,
he's a big fan of this movie.
Oh yeah.
That's a childhood thing.
The Stanley character is a pussy.
Yeah,
adult and child.
I do love Richard Mauser though.
he is, but see the thing with Stanley, and you get, I feel like you feel it more from not only the book, but I'll just say from the newer movies. You see how his mother's raising him and like treating him, and you'll see. I won't even spoil it for next week. We'll talk about.
No, that's Eddie.
Oh shit, you're right.
No, Stanley. It's his parents are super strict because of his Jewish faith, and like
the kid cataloging birds and commits suicide in the tub.
Yeah,
after talking to his wife about being a sex machine.
Yeah, no. Like what the fuck?
Well, you know what? Good for him.
You know what it is too, and I know I'm jumping ahead, but I feel like his death it felt more of an impact in the newer films than it did in this one.
Yeah.
But then on top of that, the guy who played him, rest in peace to him, he just passed a couple months ago.
That's a shame.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He was in so many great movies. He was Clark in The Thing. He was the dad in License to Drive.
He was the cop in Sinister.
Yes, he was.
The cop in Sinister. I love that freaking movie. And so rest in peace to him. And I will say that, just on a serious note, take care of your mental health, people, because he transitioned on his own. I'll say it like that. So take care of your mental health, get help, and
wait, who are we talking about?
The guy who played Stanley in It, the newer It.
No, the guy who played Eddie in the newer It is the one
it Eddie?
That just died. Yeah.
Okay. Well, all way people look alike, Mick. Either way, on a serious note, take care of your mental health. If you need help, get the help. I
didn't know I look like you, Chris.
But all joking aside, if you need help, get the help that you need. And you're worth something. You're worth something. I want to say that.
Somebody.
You're somebody. You're worth something. So yes, take care of your mental health, people. But
agreed.
Yeah, back to this movie was just like watching it. I'm going through it, and again, I'm also thinking of the other one because I seen it about a month and a half ago, and I'm so like I shouldn't be because this is older. It came out in the 90s, and I know what they were doing, but I was just so disappointed watching this movie because I have the other one stuck in my mind and the book more stuck in my mind, and I'm just like, they dropped the ball. It wasn't bad, but I feel like they still dropped the ball in a sense for me. I feel like they dropped the ball in a sense. I feel like even for that time they could have done better. But I'm not mad at it.
If it was done better, it would have been in the theaters.
Like Mick said, it did. I mean, it got people afraid of clowns. Yes, which I think is cool, and it did a lot for horror at the time. And people still go back to it. People still respect it. Shout out to Tim Curry because I think he did an amazing job. But it just wasn't that for me.
He became an icon, a horror character.
Oh, definitely.
He did, and until let's be real, like Pennywise has really been replaced among the horror community.
Yeah,
and honestly, as great as Tim Curry was, and that is like one of those like horror icon, like Pumpkinhead put on a shelf, you know, something like that. Like you belong there. We love you, but what fucking Bill Skarsgård's doing is amazing. You know, it's like a tour de force in horror, especially with the show now. But yeah, with this movie and like what you're talking about, Sturdy, I see what you're saying. They really focused on one part. James and I were talking about this earlier. It's like they really made this sort of a movie about bullying. Yeah. Whereas it is about way more, you know, like the bullying's important and it plays an integral part, but like that's what they chose to really focus on instead of the lore, what it actually is, you know, rather than just throwing all this different stuff at us. You know, all these different themes that were in there, and they're avoiding a lot of themes too for that time. So with that being said, watching this again and watching this with my 13-year-old, like I realized it's not scary because there's nothing scary about Pennywise. He's just an asshole.
Yeah.
He's just super dickish. Even at one point, Bev goes, "Why is he so mean?" Like it's not why is he so scary? Why does he want to terrify? He's just, why is he so mean? Like he is truly like, he makes so many mean ass jokes about these people, and it's kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie.
It is.
I hate it. I hate bullies, but I mean, Tim Curry seemed like he was having a ball doing it. So
yeah, I know. And
I
Jason, you're right.
The villains
they're from ABC, so they were limited. They can't do much on ABC, so you got to water it down.
You know, it's funny you said, like, Chris, to what you were saying about playing the bad guy. Like this version, like Stephen King does really well is he makes unsympathetic villains. You know, there are sympathetic villains in his, you know, Jack Torrance, things like that, but like you don't feel bad for it ever. No. You're never going to feel bad for it. So it's one of those things like where like you get to enjoy it. Mm-hmm. You really do get to enjoy the power of the good in it, because a lot of times you have to have that balance. Whereas the only real balance here is like the good is suffering because it's such a fucking bad force, such an evil force. I hope I'm explaining this correctly. I'm just kind of.
I get what you mean.
But like, that's why I like this story so much, and a lot of Stephen King stories.
And by the way, internet trolls, he's a god. He can beat anybody. The kids didn't kill him. He said, "I'll be back." They just put him into slumber. Calm down.
Context, dude.
Pennywise. Every 27 years. 30.
He's a fucking god, man. You can't.
They did not. Whoever wrote this did not have a fundamental understanding of what it is.
Yeah, he did.
They did not talk to Stephen King. I don't even know if they read the book.
And that's why the clown and the spider is the only thing that stands out.
And because they got the babies, right? Like the eggs are there, the spider, but like the spider lays it takes the spider form to lay the eggs to have the children. They don't get the dead lice right
at all. I feel like with the dead lights, they were just like, you know what? We're just gonna do this right here. Like
it's
when
flashlight on.
What is it? Oh, it's a spider. No, it's not.
No, it's not. That's another form that it takes.
It's a god.
Yeah, it's a god.
And
Like,
the
the
fact
dead,
that he was stopped with a piece of silver, and then they literally go mug it like they're mugging a guy on the street.
Yeah, they did.
Like they're just run over and start kicking it.
Yeah, they're like, motherfucker.
they jump it.
It's true.
Jump it.
I'm like,
They really do.
Oh,
They're like
man.
pulling things apart.
Yeah.
There's a scene. It's so funny you say the mugging because I didn't think that, but there's a scene or like a shot of shooting up at them, kind of like this, just like kind of like pulling things apart, all four of them together, and that's 1,000% a mugging.
Yeah.
Right. So funny.
It's like if that spider had a wallet on it, they would have been taking it.
Oh,
Yeah,
definitely.
they would've.
John
Oh,
Ritter's like,
fucking
call me
definitely.
fat boy.
Yeah. For their big ass shoes. Like, I'm taking your shoes. Who got knocked the fuck out?
Oh, fuck, man, fuck. But and another. I feel this was a long watch for me too. Like it was just
It's like
dragging.
4 hours, dude.
It's 3 hours and 12 minutes. Mick likes to round up a
You
lot.
got round up on those, dude. Credits.
I didn't get.
I don't watch
didn't
Reddit,
get
fuck
lost.
all that.
I didn't get lost with the time. I thought to me it was fine. I
No,
didn't
you know,
know it was
actually,
3 hours
you know what my issue is with something when it comes to watching movies. If it's one Sarah has no interest in and she's home, I need to add at least an hour or two because she's going to interrupt me for random things.
Oh, yeah.
On
Yeah,
top of
yeah. Same here, Chris. That's why I watch it early in the morning.
yeah, so it took me like 5 hours to get through this.
So I watched it with the wife. She watched some of it, and she ended up falling asleep or whatever. Because I mean, it's fucking 3 hours, and it just, I don't know, man. I was hoping I'd have that same feel I had watching it as a kid, and just really, really, really having a good time with this, but I didn't. Like it wasn't a bad, like it wasn't terrible, but it was just like you said, it was. You could tell this was a made-for-TV movie. It was cheesy as hell, and just
You could tell it was ABC too.
if it was a movie,
You can. You remember all those movies. I'm sorry, sir. I don't want to step on you, but like all of those TV movies, you could just tell which channel they were from.
Oh yeah, 100%.
They all had a look.
yeah. Like I feel like if this was a movie, they didn't have to cut a lot of stuff out because the TV would have been better. But
Yeah,
I'm staying on my 5 with this though.
You do.
Oh,
I get it.
Yeah,
The
I get
Tim
it, too.
Curry
like I
is-
said, the newer version is my favorite. It overpowers this one, but I still love this one because this is what got me into Pennywise.
Fair.
People still love this Tim Curry performance. Going back and watching this now as an adult, yeah,
This
it's
is a
cheesy.
comedy now. Like it's
Yeah.
fun.
But you're like, it's so for me, I'll just call it a first time watch because again, I don't know if I saw it or not. Going back and seeing where all this the pop culture blew up for Pennywise started was interesting. That's why I enjoyed it probably through through it. The kids got on my nerves for sure.
Yeah.
Seth Green.
Oh, yeah.
Like his adult version was annoying the shit out of me. The comedian.
Hacky comedy.
Yeah.
And
I'm like,
that's
if someone's gonna die, it should have been him.
that's another thing I feel they did better. Again, I know we're not there yet. With the newer one is with the casting with the kids to adults.
Well,
I
they're
feel like they did a
popular
better
back
job.
then.
I feel like they did a better job with the kids to the adults versus they did in this one.
What are you talking about? Like how they look?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like it looked more like for this one, or sorry, for the newer one, it looked more like when the kids grew up. You know what I mean? When they had the other actors playing the adults, that the kids grew up into those adults. Like they had more similar features, I feel, than this one. They were just like, all right.
I thought you were talking about the
and
actor
you.
itself. I was like, in the 90s, they were good actors at that time.
Oh, no,
Like
I'm not talking
Jonathan
about that.
Brandis. Yeah, I mean, he went on to go on Sequest, but he was in the second Never-Ending Story.
He was in all kinds of stuff.
Sidekick.
I knew his face as soon as I saw him.
Yeah,
Rest in peace to
a
him
few
as
of
well.
them like went, did some things. Seth Green, of course, Robot Chicken, all that shit.
Robot Chicken.
Like all along the way that led up to it. But
Is it
Oh,
Scream
yeah,
or Scary Movie? Is he in a Scary Movie?
I don't think. No, he was in Can't Hardly Wait.
Yeah.
I remember that one.
You're talking about Seth Green, the redhead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not the one that said, I'm safe, the virgins don't die?
No.
Who the fuck was that then?
I don't know.
Well, I guess maybe he was a ginger too. All gingers look alike.
Oh my god. Oh, let me tell you something. Olivia Hussey in this movie. I love her. She's horror royalty, in my opinion. She was Black Christmas, Ice Cream Man, few others. She played Audra. They did Audra dirty in this movie. Her character's fleshed out better in the book.
Mm.
She was just kind of like there, you know,
Yeah.
and an extra name. I'm kind of annoyed that she wasn't in the you know what it was? I liked the angle they took with it, but I was kind of annoyed that they didn't bring her in or add her character in for the new ones. So I just wanted to bring her up because I feel like she wasn't going to get any shine.
Dude, the kid that just wants to murder everybody.
Oh, Henry Bowers.
Yeah,
dude.
I'm like that. He's in. I would have been. I don't know if it was purpose or not. Is there maybe they expand upon his character in the newer movies or even in the book? Because again, I haven't watched.
They do.
Do they? Because I would have been like, how is this kid so fucked up? This little greaser kid.
Oh, dude,
yeah.
he's even worse in the next movies, but in the book. And here's the fucked up part. Sorry. Here's the messed up part. His friend, what's his name in the movie? And he's got like, it starts with an H. He's got like a long name or something. But he's like his friend, his crony in this one. And he is in the book one of the worst characters Stephen King has ever written. Like,
really?
He scares the other kids, even Bowers, like in the book. Like, it's wild how fucking sadistic that kid is. And neither of them got it right or didn't want to go into that. It was too dark.
I'm not mad. See, just because we brought up the book again, I am happy that there's a few things that they kept just in the book and didn't put it on screen because there was just some
Hofstadter.
wild,
Yeah, Hofstadter.
There was some wild shit in that book that I'm just.
So
like,
he was German.
Also
fuck.
Hoff.
What the fuck?
It was, yeah, dude.
Yeah, because
So
he's a little murderous greaser. I'm like, God damn.
Yeah.
And you know what? See, again, with this one, again, I know it's the 90s versus 2017. But with Bowers in this one versus Bowers in the newer one, he seemed like more of a threat and scary. Like Bowers in this one, I'm just like, I would have just, I'd have smacked the shit out of him. Yo, what the fuck? What the fuck you talking to like that? Versus the Bowers in the newer one, he was just like off his fucking rocker.
Which I didn't really get why Mike was the one who got stabbed anyway. I don't know. They took Mike out of commission in it.
Yeah,
for no real reason.
He wasn't the victim, but in this he is, and
yeah,
I didn't understand it.
I also like the fact that no one called the police and they literally just threw a sheet over him and left him in the hotel as they all go running out. Yeah, send me the bill.
It's true.
Never to be bothered with any kind of police presence in the future.
And I like how they handle it at the end too. When he's like narrating at the end, and he's just like, and these things, it was a cursory investigation.
The curses
things usually are. Just like dead bodies everywhere. No one that's going to ask what's going on with Eddie. He runs a business for that celebrities use.
Mike gets stabbed. I will just tell people you fell down dancing. Yeah, if people saw me dance, they'd believe that.
If you told me, like, if we were all like, I don't know, if like a big group of friends were like, hey, we got to get to the our hometown or whatever, and like every one of them is going like, I gotta go, making everybody kind of frazzled around them, right? Well, if all of them come back home and say, hey, Eddie's dead, who the fuck do you think killed Eddie? Everybody that had to rush there, and Eddie was frantic and had to get up there and see these people that nobody's ever talked about. Yeah.
Well, no women are looking for him because he's a virgin.
You know what part had me laughing and I completely forgot about was this shit right here.
You laugh. Right here. It was terrifying. That shit was terrifying back then. I was
Back
like,
then-
"You the moon?"
It was.
Back then, yes, but nowadays, I'm like, what the fuck? I forgot all about that shit. So I see it. And
Tommy
start
was
laughing.
laughing about it too.
I'm like,
I can understand why this would want to make you beat a clown until there was nothing left but paint on pavement. But
oh my gosh,
Yeah, because he was a dickhead.
Yeah.
He was such a piece of shit.
he was
He
a straight
was.
up asshole.
This movie is straight up about bullying. There's nothing to do about eating kids.
It
Just
doesn't really
bully
have to
the
do
shit out of
with eating
them.
kids.
so it was
Yeah.
Georgie's official cause of death, just arm ripped
Bled
off.
out. Yeah, he bled
Bled
out,
out.
man.
Or
Which
Bled
is-
out.
Again, Chris, if you haven't seen the newer ones, why don't you watch the newer ones for next week? It shows it more. It's so much better. Like it shows that scene more. Because going to that scene, like with the scene with Georgie, I'm just like, again, you don't. It's not the same. You don't get that feel. Like I didn't even feel bad because they didn't show it for one, and they didn't make it as impactful as they did in the newer one. Even with the discussions of it, it was kind of just like brushed
Also
over.
a TV movie, so I wouldn't expect it.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. Even talking about it, they just kind of brushed over. I remember when I can't think of their names off the top of my head right now, but when Bill went to go get the fucking inhaler for his friend, and the two kids were talking, and they're talking about Georgie. He's like, "Yeah, don't talk about Georgie because Bill, blah 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 blah," and that was like it until like later in the movie, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like he was really fucked up about his brother's death from childhood, from that whole time in the childhood, and then but of course he forgot when he was an adult.
Well,
because
he
moved
blamed
out of Derry.
himself. He blamed himself
Yeah,
didn't
because
go
he
out
was
with
led
him.
to believe it was his fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is all the tragic stuff that happens to these kids. They gloss over what the impact actually is.
Yes, like it was rushed, and that's again they did so much better. Of course,
Which,
in
when you
book
hear
and
the
in
movie's
newer one.
over 3 hours, you're surprised. But
Which I suggest, Chris, you haven't seen the new ones?
no,
All right.
Oh.
I suggest, because a lot of people because there's like 2 years between them, really didn't like chapter 2. And I personally believe that when it comes to movies like that are broken up, because this one kind of suffered that same fate with that second half. And I really think it's because you enjoy the children part of it, because it really builds this epic sort of adventure type of thing. And then when you get to the adult, it doesn't, because especially if there's like distance between watching them, even like Kill Bill 2 didn't feel as good as Kill Bill 1, you know what I mean? But when you watch everything together all in once, I feel like it's like, when I do that, I feel like it's much better. So I'm just kind of like urging you, if you have that time, maybe watch them back to back.
is that not what we're doing? What for next week?
We're
Whatever.
doing one.
No,
chapter
he-
one
I mean,
chapter
how
two.
you watch it.
Oh, wait a minute. Is it next week, Nolan?
No.
next week is it chapter 1 and 2.
Oh,
And then
okay.
the next week after that is new movies.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What is the new movies that we're doing this month?
I don't know.
Primate and Good Boy?
I know I have it saved. I
It
can
might
check
be.
out.
That sounds familiar.
Did we say that?
I believe so, though.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I've seen both. So.
I'm shocked.
Shut up.
Yep, Good Boy and Primate in 2 weeks.
Oh, Jason, I don't read.
Hey, I picked those movies for you, man. Well, actually, I picked one of those movies for you, man. Sturdy picked Primate.
I did.
James is illiterate. That's what he just said. That's what I heard.
Mhm. I don't know how to read. He said we all should read the book and review it. I don't know.
That's a long ass book, Jason.
It is.
What, it?
Even I'm listening to Audible and I'm only on chapter 4.
Yeah.
But each chapter has 12 chapters.
So funny. So with that book, right? When the newer one, when 2017 one came out, I started the book, right? And I'm reading, and I'm like, I want to get this done before the movie comes out. I was like, fuck this. I got to do the audio book because this shit is just too long. Like, it's a good book. I was like, it's just too long. Audio book. I was listening to it every day, like at work and everything, and got it done in time. I'm so happy I did. But yeah, the book is awesome. The book is definitely awesome.
Yeah, way better.
Dude. I read it when I was young. Now I have to do audiobooks. I can't really see.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
But like it's fucked up. Now my 13-year-old's reading it because I read it around that time too. And he's like, yeah, This is messed up. And like I was telling James earlier, I was like, I wish if I could like bend space time, however, and just be invisible and watch Stephen King as he wrote that book. Because he was going through some shit.
Something.
Yeah. Probably a couple
mushrooms.
This is a very different written book compared to a lot of his others.
Yeah.
The only King books I've read has been the Dark Tower series.
Really? You didn't? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you're in tune better than anybody.
I got Cujo. I got Carrie.
Misery.
I read all the old ones.
Christine, the car.
No, I read the Dark Tower series, which is why that movie they made hurt so much.
I never read the Dark Tower.
Stand by Me. You never seen Stand by Me?
I read the comic book, but not the books.
Oh, okay.
I never read that either.
Oh, no, I read The Body. Yeah, I read a lot of the old stuff.
Oh yeah, it was called The Body. That's right.
Yeah. Which that I can't wait because my 13-year-old's joining me on this this whole journey, King-tastic voyage, as I've been coining it.
What is his what are his thoughts on this one? Like, did he give you which I'm gonna ask you to get his rating next week if you can for these movies.
I will. He wanted to join us, but I was like, I'm a little apprehensive because my other son can't shut his mouth.
I'll tell you. All right, listen.
Right now, if there's a kid on screen, I am good.
How did I get lucky enough to have a 43-year-old son?
You won the lottery, baby. You got the best.
What I'll say though is, if you wanted him to come on, maybe let him come on for like the first 5-10 minutes to give his reviews of both films, and then.
Nah.
Yeah,
or just get his ratings. If he wants to do a quick review to throw his ratings on here too, that'd be cool too.
Or just give him a backhand and kick him out of the room.
No, he's good on camera. He used to do War Factor Fiction with me. I might be able to get him back on that.
He did the Star Trek thing with you too, didn't
he?
Yeah, it's a War Factor Fiction.
Oh, okay.
So I'm trying. That's why I held off from doing it, because I wanted to get. Like Casey's back now. Kind of wants to do the show, and I got him. He might want to come back, so I was like, "This might be a fun one."
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, I would like to know his ratings. It'd be cool to see from a younger person's perspective.
Yeah, I'd be interested to hear that.
Yeah, this day and age too.
You know what though? He just read The Long Walk, so like he is like itching to. He's like, "Can we watch?" I'm like, "That's August." I was like, and I'm so excited for that episode because that's Stand By Me and The Long Walk about kids walking. You know, and taking that long walk and the journey, and so like that's a coming of age, and then that's a coming of age.
Okay,
you know? So it's going to be wild, but I'm excited for the whole journey.
Me too. I never watched all the Stephen King movies, but I always wanted to because I'm a huge fan of Stephen King. I own some books even though I don't read. Like I got his.
They're just there to look at.
Mick, what's the werewolf one called?
Silver Bullet.
Silver Bullet.
Wait, does he have another one?
I mean, listen, I have read a good amount of King from back in the day. He has way too many books. Like I do like the newer series. I like the Mr. Mercedes series. That was pretty good, and I like the show. It just was. I like the books better though.
Yeah, the books. Everybody says that. My sister is the same thing with Harry Potter. She loves the movies, but when Harry Potter first came out, like, what did they do? You want to know her biggest problem was? Hermione is not supposed to look like that.
Look like what?
Like in the Harry Potter movies, she's supposed to be raggedy, like her hair's frizzy. She didn't look.
Oh, well,
the different eye color and everything. She said.
What are you gonna do? I don't care what a kid looks like in a movie. Give a shit. Well,
I get it.
I guess I don't
it.
want the kids from this movie to be in like Do the Right Thing. You know, that wouldn't work.
That would work.
That would
back to the werewolf thing.
Blackface kids.
Stephen King.
No, Seth Green, stop it.
Stephen King's primary werewolf story is a novella, Cycle of the Werewolf. I got that book.
Yeah, Cycle of the Werewolf is Silver Bullet.
God damn, I keep forgetting they changed the name.
Well, the novella is actually, it's pretty clever how he did it. It follows the seasons, so it goes by different dates. And it's kind of like it feels like journal entries. I don't know if it's meant to be journal entries. It was a long time, but yeah, Silver Bullet is what that's based on.
Okay.
So
I keep forgetting he changes the names.
Doesn't the Dark Tower have a werewolf element to it?
I read them so long ago. I don't remember everything.
Because I didn't read it, but I know Father Callahan shows back up, and he's from Salem's Lot.
Yeah, there's the Dark Tower characters and all kinds of idiosyncrasies are scattered throughout literally every other book Stephen King has written.
Fair. I can help connect those dots, but I don't know.
Yeah,
the main theme.
Yeah, I get it.
Like
what the Crimson King?
Yeah,
he's like
There is some Dark Tower connection in just about every other Stephen King book he wrote.
Like I know Randall Flagg from The Stand.
What was The Fog? Was that a separate book or was it just the movie?
The Mist.
The Mist. Yeah, that is the same fog that's in the Dark Tower that has monsters hiding in it. That's
okay.
The big one I remember.
Yeah, I think that's like the Prim or whatever. Like it's the primordial. Yeah, I don't. It's from Toadash Space or something.
I don't. All I can say
the primordial monster orgy.
Yeah, this is a lot of like trying to study around it. You know,
all I could say is Mike Flanagan has a majority of the rights and is working on a Dark Tower series that I'm hoping will actually happen before I die.
Perfect person to do it.
Yeah,
I also like what Andy Machete's doing with the It universe.
Oh yeah,
how he's connecting those things.
And I get the problem. I was reading the problem Mike Flanagan's having is just they're getting a harder time getting the rights to all the characters because they're scattered.
Yeah. Damn, I hope he can do it though.
Because he's got all the scripts. He says he has all the scripts.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I'd love to see it. Like they really need to connect this whole series like somehow. And because that would just be so wonderful to see that drawn out because there is like it is so connected and he does it in such a fun way. And oh man, that would just be so. Because I was telling my son the other day because I was telling him about Salem's Lot too, well Jerusalem's Lot, and I was because he wants to start reading the books as we do this, and he's reading it right now. He's gonna read The Shining next because we're doing that next month, and. So but as we're talking about it he's we're talking about I'm losing the name of the thing from what god damn it what was I thinking of?
I don't know.
Don't make me laugh. Hold on, I'll think about it. Keep going. I'll think about it. I have it. It's from Stephen King.
Stephen King.
I would hope so. That's what we
I lost the book I told them to read.
What is everybody's favorite as of right now? I know we're at the very beginning.
Nobody knows.
I don't know. What is your guys' favorite Stephen King adaptation, either book or movie?
It's the newer It's.
Okay.
There's so much.
As of right now, I know there's more shit coming out, like Chris said and everything. I'm looking forward to the Dark Tower and the remake. They're still remaking Carrie again. I don't know the director's doing that. I forgot.
Check your mic.
There's so much I haven't seen or read that I can't really tell you what my favorite is. I know it's not the Dark Tower movie.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'll say this about the Dark Tower movie. If you've never read the Dark Tower, have never heard of it, don't know anything about Stephen King, and just want to see Idris Elba kick some ass, sure.
Okay. I've never read the book, so
that was why I think I like the movie is because I didn't read the book.
Oh,
they tried to condense 8 books into an hour-and-a-half movie. Like it wasn't even a long movie.
Oh, I know I'm gonna hate it now.
For me, as of right now, I've really, really, really enjoyed Christine. Like again, the first time I seen that movie was with my father, maybe about 10, 15 years ago. And he's not into horror at all. And we were hanging out at his house, and that movie just literally happened to be going on as he's flicking through channels. He's like, "Have you ever seen this before?" I was like, "No." I've heard about it. I've never watched it. And it's a car, of course, Christine, car guys. And it was awesome to see. But then and not too long after I did the audiobook for that. And the book was fucking amazing. I'm like, I wish they could have pulled more from the book because the book was so awesome. But listen, man, I would love to have a car that can fix itself. All the other stuff that you got to deal with, you know, we'll figure that part out. But
I'm a big fan of the movie Maximum Overdrive. A lot of people didn't like it. I loved that movie.
I haven't seen it in so long, but it was such. I remember every time I watched it, I had a good time with that movie.
Yeah,
so
me
it's gonna be
too.
fun to watch that.
I wanted the the Green Goblin truck.
Mm-hmm.
I took a picture with that. Sturdy, we both saw it.
I seen it, but I didn't take. I remember because I remember we said we were gonna come back to take a picture. I never came back to take a picture with it. I know you did.
Oh,
but I didn't that day.
Dude, yeah, I got it somewhere. I'll have to show you guys. Like that thing is huge. First, it was bigger than me. Yeah, that thing's wild. Yeah, we'll talk about that when we get there.
I did get a little pin or something from the truck or like the goblin.
Yeah, I got that too.
Sorry to tell you, it looks like the fucking Green Goblin.
Yep.
Yeah, this thing was cool.
Yeah,
he was a really cool guy too. The guy who owns it.
Super nice.
But yeah, we got a journey, man. This is a king-tastic voyage, my friend.
All year and going into next year, right?
2 years worth. I have it scheduled.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta say, this is maybe want to listen to the audiobooks for the Dark Tower again, because I read them years ago, and I don't want to read them all again, but I would listen to the audiobooks.
I might check out the audiobooks. Yeah,
I gotta continue with it. After that, then I was thinking about doing the Dark Tower because I didn't know nothing about the Dark Tower. I didn't know that was Stephen King, actually.
Oh, well, once I started hearing about what fits where, I was like, oh shit, I know that. You know, so like it was very cool to start connecting it. But like, yeah, I would really like to get.
Well, I want to say, even in the movie The Mist, does it open with somebody painting a picture?
Yes. Yeah.
And they're painting Roland of Deshan, the main character from
not in the movie.
Oh,
I didn't read The Mist.
No.
I thought they were in the movie. Like,
no, the movie. Oh, maybe they are in the movie.
They are,
because there is a picture of the Thing, the cover of The Thing,
and someone's painting Roland, the main character from.
Oh, okay, all right. Dude, that was a good movie though.
Yeah,
that movie, because I didn't read I didn't read the books. So I like Frank Darabont, especially when he's doing King stuff. It was just pretty wild to see that all the way through, like how it escalates. Just going to the supermarket, then holy shit, religious revolution. You know, the whole thing.
Yeah.
So like all the way until, of course, the end, which I'm sure we'll talk about when we get there. But yeah, that's interesting, and to know that it's a part of the Dark Tower, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
This is definitely gonna be a really fun.
If that's part of the Dark Tower, that means the green fog from Maximum Overdrive should be part of the Dark Tower, right?
I thought that was aliens. Again, I didn't read Truck, which is the story.
They said that's what everybody thought it was aliens, but it was just a big green cloud going over the Earth.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember. I mean, I love the movie, but it's like it's stupid love. Like it's a really dumb movie, but I do like. I never read the book. It's a short story called Trucks or something like that, and I've never read it, so I just don't know what happens.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it's really aliens or whatnot.
So look out for that. I'll have to check that. See if I can find that to listen to.
I do my research when we get there, though.
Yeah.
Maybe I will have read it by then.
So this is miniseries of it, though. What is everybody's final thoughts, or do you guys want to change your ratings or anything, or how you guys
like
feeling?
I said, this what got me into Pennywise as a huge fan. I got so much Pennywise merch. So I always loved it, and I'm a big Stephen King fan. Even though I didn't read, the stuff I did watch and hear about or read. I read Cujo and everything. I love Stephen King.
I think it's a good history lesson if you haven't seen it to go back and watch it and see where Pennywise came to life on screen.
Yeah,
I like that
because people, you'll see pictures of like Tim Curry, like on a break, fucking with his clown makeup, Pennywise makeup on, smoking a cigarette. Like I don't know why it pops up in random things. Like here's a flashback to Tim Curry smoking a cigarette while he was filming it. I'm like, just the crazy clown. And he does an awesome job.
No,
Pennywise is one of those clowns at a carnival where they make fun of you.
Pretty much
viciously.
From this one, yes.
Hey, fat boy.
Fat boy.
It's like, oh man, he ain't gonna kill me. He's just gonna talk shit about. He's gonna bully me.
Yeah, I know. You're like, go fuck yourself, Pennywise. Your
Beat
mother.
you, Richie.
Dude, I'm excited because the next one, the remakes are really cool.
So
I love it.
Mick, I know you say you put movies into retirement. I don't do that at all, but I feel like this one right here from the 90s, I feel I may have to retire. I'm not saying it's one of those things that I just don't see myself going back to it.
No, I won't either.
I have one more watch in me for it, and that's when Jack is ready for it.
I was gonna say that's fair. I was gonna say if like somebody younger in my family's like, hey, I've never seen this. I'm gonna check it out.
I've seen it like 4 times total already. So
yeah, most of the stuff, like a lot of the stuff that I'm definitely watching with Tommy, like as we go, because they're really getting into movies now, especially like wondering about filmmaking and stuff. It was very, very cool to watch the Stranger Things documentary with them.
Oh, I gotta watch that.
For all of like the controversy about all the bullshit with it, it was very cool to see the behind the scenes and be able to have, because we don't really watch filmmaking documentaries. I watch filmmaking documentaries. So when the fact that they're all like into it and watching it, and I was able to be like, that was my job. And I was like, it's boring, but I loved it, you know, and it was like all the planning that goes into the pre-production and everything. And I was like, you know, my friend did this job and AD work and like, you know, like talking about how like they're building the sets and things like that was so rewarding to me. And I absolutely loved it. And so, yeah, like to me, there are special movies I'm going to show them.
Yeah.
And like and be able to talk about and be able to be like, if you really like this because you're getting into film more, check these out. And I don't have to watch those with them, like, but like this is going to be one I'm definitely going to want to help when Jack is like getting into horrors, like kind of help him and get into it. I think this will be one that's good.
No, I get that. That's understandable. That's definitely understandable.
So like I got one watch. After that, I'm done.
I will say one of my favorite punk bands from the 90s named themselves after Pennywise. So
nice.
Oh, that's cool.
He had an impression. That's for sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like Pennywise is an icon. It is because of, as far as on screen, it is because of Tim Curry. Tim Curry did his thing with it, and it just evolved and it's got better. And I think that's a great thing. Like we have both still. And
Pennywise became a part of pop culture.
Yes.
Well, remember too, a lot of people back in the day used to read books. I don't think that happens a lot now.
No, you're not.
You know, so like back in the day, like I don't even read books like I did back then. You know, like I was reading everything then. You know, granted, my eyes don't fucking work anymore, but so like a lot of people, I think, were taking the memory of this movie and then associating it with the book because there's a lot of people who read the book, and I think. So then I think becomes that word of mouth of like, man, it's so dark and scary and they got this right and they got that right. And like, so I think like 20 years removed, it's still iconic before you get the new ones, you know? And I think that's why it just has this impression because I think that's the one you associate the book with more, which is funny because the remakes are closer in tone to the book.
Way more associated with the books, even down to the look of Pennywise, which I thought was freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even down to so if you've never seen this one though, I do think you should check it out. Like Chris said, it's like a history lesson going in to find the origins of Pennywise, how they told it, first time seeing it on screen. And if you want to get your kids into horror, I think it's appropriate. It's a 3-hour movie, so tell them, listen, watch an hour ahead of time if you have to. But it is worth the watch at least once. It's worth the watch at least once if you've never seen it. And again, if you want to get younger people into horror, I feel like this is worth it because it's not too depending on your kids. Everybody knows their kids, but it's not too scary in my opinion to where it's going to scare the hell out of you.
Not everybody knows their kids.
If your kids are pussy,
well, the ones that are around their children, I'll say that.
You know? I was quoting most of the bullies in this.
Yeah,
yeah.
This movie's big anti-greaser.
I don't know. This movie was wild. The bullying in this movie, I still can't I don't mean to laugh.
It's like an after school. There were parts that felt like an after school special.
There really were some of these glimpses. So I mean, listen, it's a special kind of movie. It's one of those. It's like one of those where you're like, this is a TV movie, but it's special.
Mm-hmm.
But some of the shit Tim Curry says, is so
It's ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah.
he's such a like, and the things he does to him, like the trauma, the little girl who just got the blood that only she can see cleaned up, and only to turn around for a second and to turn back and he's laughing at her and the blood is everywhere again. I'm like, thinking like, I don't think we're thinking of it on the level of like how an 11-year-old would feel in this moment.
Oh no, I agree.
Messed up.
I agree. I agree with that, Mick. But again, I feel from watching this one and watching the newer one, which I know we'll talk about more next week. Even with that bathroom scene, it was more impactful.
Yeah, I mean, it was scarier.
And that's what I mean
But
by this one to me seems silly because I've seen the newer ones. Like it just seemed kind of funny and silly.
Well, I mean, that's again, you have to take into account 1990. It's
Of course.
TV, you know, it's ABC, especially it's Christian.
Yeah, let me ask, like they get the rights to do this. Do you think they bring in somebody that wants to do it, try to do it accurately, but their hands are tied? Like
no, I think okay. So here's the interesting part. You know who was originally supposed to direct this? George Romero.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and it was scheduling conflicts. So Tommy Lee Wallace came in and did it. And again, he did a fine job, but like, could you imagine George Romero's version of this movie?
I'll say this right now. If George Romero did this movie, this whatever you want to call it, it would have been so much better and it would have been more memorable. Like to where you go back, like you want to, like I wouldn't be retiring it. I'll say that. I wouldn't be retiring.
He was also friends with King. So like imagine how much of an imprint King would have in it too. You know, and what are they going to say? No. Like they gave him his exact version of The Shining a few years later, you know? Like it's they're not going to tell him no. They gave King anything he wanted. So like it would have been fun. And maybe a little, I mean, that the orgy scene ain't gonna be there, which is good, but
fuck good. It's fucking fantastic that it's not in this movie. That in the blowjob.
Yeah, thank God they did it right. Especially Andy Muschietti handled that really well in the remake too.
The blowjob scene too, Mick. that wild ass shit with Henry Bowers and his boys sucking each other's dicks in the book. I'm so happy they didn't put that in the movie.
That's true. I don't even know how you do that. Oh God, could you?
No.
Like now I'm thinking about the book again. So sick.
And, yo, listen,
I want to know what the fuck King was going through. This book feels personal.
it feels something. I'm telling you, he was on some shit when he did this book. Especially for those couple of the fucking wild scenes.
Yeah, it was oh my God, dude. I mean, and still not the most traumatizing book I read by King, in my opinion. There's some like Long Walk was wild. That messed me up. But I read that when I was like 17. And like, you know, that's age when you're like the military's not gonna, you know.
Yeah.
And like they didn't end the draft until like the end of like Clinton's run. So I was like, am I gonna get drafted?
I don't remember when, but I do remember having that thought at least once when I was like back in fucking high school or starting college.
Not me. I was always fat. They would never take me.
Shit, because I remember how I don't know how it is nowadays when they.
I'm only gay when the army asks.
I don't think they care about that anymore.
Yeah, now you gotta be trans, I guess. Yeah, that's who they're kicking out and fucking being shitty.
That's fair.
Too.
Yeah.
Fucking, I no, forget it. Go back to it, Stephen King.
I made it political. I apologize.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. Now I made it political because I was like the draft.
Yeah.
Because the draft. I was just thinking how they would have the recruiters like in high school and shit, and then you know, which I think is fucked up. But onto it. So next week,
I'm not good enough with. I'm not good with authority. I'm sorry.
No, me neither.
That's why you left James's mom.
Oh, that's not why.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. But
listen, we split up because of James.
Yep.
You know how they say you should never tell a kid that?
It was all James's fault.
It was 100%.
Yep.
I'm back now though. So
but you still send him the yearly birthday card telling him it's his fault, which is kind of
oh my goodness, that's hilarious.
I need to get his address. I need to start sending birthday cards to you every year. And it's going to be the dumbest birthday card every year. I'm picking the lamest birthday card, the one that like when you hold it, it just like kind of flaps there.
And it also needs to be for a completely different subject that you just cross out.
Well, no, you know, you open it up and it's just like a picture of like these cheap cards that are just a picture of something, doesn't even say anything. It's just like it's like a chimpanzee standing there smiling. And then like you open it and it's nothing. There's nothing in there. I'm just gonna get one of those and I'm gonna write M-I, cross it out, and then write dad.
Oh, that would be hilarious. That would be freaking hilarious. But we'll be here next week, and we'll be back at our regular time of 9 o'clock, which we got 2 more episodes for 9 o'clock, and then we're moving to 8 o'clock in February. But
you don't have to worry about the Niners playing next Saturday because they're not getting past this weekend. So
wow,
you hear him? You hear him? I don't want to hear that negativity. We're not going to put that negativity in the air. Don't listen to him. And we don't have to worry about them playing next Saturday because we'll be playing next Sunday because those games are Sunday. So you're right. But we'll be here next Saturday at 9 o'clock to It Chapter 1 and Chapter 2, the better ones. And let's hope we haven't had a full crew yet this year.
No.
So next week, I feel like we should be at full strength, and it'll be for these 2 films here. And again, if you have never watched this here, you should definitely check it out. It is worth it. It definitely is worth at least a one-time watch. And make sure you guys check out Horror with Sturd-O-Vision, Popcorn and Pints, The Scene Snobs, Fade Theory, Stories from a Bar, Johnny Loves Movies, Worst Damn Gamer Ever. We'll be back here. Thanks for popping by. And I'll see you in your nightmares because we're streaming over there on Horror with Sturd-O-Vision. Peace, peace, peace.